You guys already know that this tower right here, which is known as the Super Monkey, is definitely the best way to use it inside of Bonanza. But how about if we do try some different late game strat out inside of Bonanza, which is known as Heli, Village, and Ice, along with Heli. So that's what we're going to be using for today's video, since I know we ended up getting some very decent amount of games against any Super Monkey players that decide to run Super. So can we see if we do beat a Super Monkey player with using this strat? Let's find out. Alright, so if you guys are new to my channel, if you guys want to see more content like this, please subscribe and also smash the like button if you have not already. But without further ado, let's just jump right into today's video. Alright, here we go, ladies and gents. We are on the map Star, and we're going to be using Heli, Heli, Village, and Ice. So we're going to be starting by going for the good old Ice Tower, which is going to be the first one. Let's go ahead and do that. And this guy will be going for Sentai Churchill, which is going to be his first hero. So I'm not too sure what his strategy that this guy will be using. Maybe he's going to be using some type of Super Monkey strat, like, I don't even know. Let's place on the Heli on round 1, like, don't forget about that. And he's got farm. Okay, so this guy will be going for maybe some type of farm strategy. Maybe he's going to be using probably like farm super or something like that. Since I know we're in the game mode in Bonanza, and since I know Bonanza, it gives like double amount of every banana farms, balloon traps, etc. So I do want to go for the helipod, which is going to be on round 2. Hopefully that will be quite fine for me. But yeah, we're trying to showcase it off with this good old Heli eco strategy. Since you guys have saw this strategy very often before, I know I do so as well, since I have made a video of using Heli, Village, and Ice strat. I don't even think I did a video of doing this, but I think I did a video once before I did a showcase for the Heli buff inside of Battles 2. But let's see if we do try to go epic late game with using the strategy, but in the game mode in Bonanza. Now, to be fair, I'm not even sure if this guy has the Super Monkey, which is going to be the third loadout, but this guy has a Darling Gunner, by the way. I'm not too sure what the heck is that Darling spot, but that is not a good spot, my friend. But as I was saying, if this guy has Super Monkey, which is going to be the third loadout, then there's a chance that we could probably just end up winning the game here by using the good old Heli eco strategy inside of Battles 2. So I'm not even familiar that we're going to try to take this to go all the way to round 40, even though we could cover the map with every sort amount of every Helis all the way to get to the Apache Dart Ship, because with every Apache Dart Ship spam, especially with 5th tiers in it, we could insta-kill every BAD like 4 to 5 stacks, whatever there's a gigantic BAD rush that are going to go in. So I want to see if we could try to go all the way to get to probably round 40. If not, we could probably just go past round 40 all the way to round 50. But basically the rounds here to the max, it's going to be round 100, since I really don't want to go all the way to round 100 with using the Heli, Village, and Ice strategy, since it's not going to handle against anything that we're going to have. But I'm going to try to be sure that we have to send a lot of them before round 7. And yup, that's what you have to make sure. They have to send yellows on round 7, and then round 9 after that, then you can switch it to pinks. And I do want to try to send it with some group purples for the entire round still. But group purples, it's going to be way better than sending with some group pinks, since I know group sends of purples, it's going to be quite faster to able to get a lot of income very quickly here. So hopefully we can easily start building some defense here if we do somehow go late here. Oh, Super Monkey. Yes. Okay, so Darling Farm and Super Monkey. Alright then, so this guy will be going for the interesting strategy, which is known as Darling Village Super. I mean, I have seen people decide to use Darling Village Super before, but it was the longest time since the strategy was become the best in rank or something like that. But yeah, he went for a Super Monkey, which is pretty insane. Let's see if we do send it with some pinks here, with some groups in it, and I'll go ahead and start going for the icicle all the way to get to the 4th tier bottom path to get the second top path, because apparently with this tier 2 upgrade for the top path, it does gain camo popping power for the good old cold snap. So we got to make sure that we have to get that up before we need to. So let me try to be sure we could go for the Monkey City, etc. And it's round 12, because I know round 12 we always send it with some space rainbows before round 12 is about to come out. So let me go ahead and get that Monkey City up on the village. There we go with that. Until this guy decides to go for the bear defense here, since I know this guy has the plasma on the crossbar for the Super Monkey. But apparently if I send too many purples on his side, then there's no way that this guy won't somehow defend the purples, because with the Dart Knight plus with the plasma in it, it doesn't allow you to pop purples unless you need to go for the Dart Champion, if he does have the upgrade to the good old Dart Champion inside of it. But this guy never went for the research facility like early as possible. Like, he needs to get that research facility, even though research facility will give amount double because it's Bonanza. and you're gonna have a lot of money during this whole round. Like, I think you get like 1,000,000 or maybe or so, like, I think until round maybe 20 or 22. I mean, it's definitely the best way that you could try to bring the village strategy, because again, village will give like 10% per income where you actually afford the monkey town, and also with the monkey city, it will help you super duper much by going for a lot ton of eco progression here. Anyway, we're going to be going for the Chinook for the heli, and don't forget the Chinook will give a double amount, since I know in the case here, since we can easily get a lot ton of crate monies because it's Bonanza. It gets like 8,000 per money on the crate, and I think when you actually go for the special operation, I think it gains you like, I think around 16k on the heli crates. But if I'm wrong, then forgive me about it, because I know every time I said like 16k is definitely wrong, but not too sure why it is the thing here. But as it being said, we got the special operation up for the heli. Now, I do want to be careful against any camos on our side, so let me try to get that radar scanner up, because I kind of forgot to mention that that camos is going to be quite deadly here, since I don't have any camo popping power all the way. Also, which one is my hockey? Okay, there we go. Also, I forgot to mention that the special operation can now trigger every support Chinook ability, so if I'd rather use the ability, basically, it does give every trigger abilities for every star amount of every Chinook. So that's why we gotta make sure they have a lot ton of Chinook subs, so you can easily get so much money by quicker. So let me try to go for another one, and I'll go for the Apache Prime if that's fine by me. And yeah, he has a lot ton of super monkeys all the way to get to the Tech Terrors and also the Dark Knight as well. But I really wish this guy would be going for the Legend of the Night. Like, if he does went for the Legend of the Night upgrade for the good old super monkey, then I think he's gonna be fine against that, since the Legend of the Night might able to suck the black portal if there's a BAD that's about to go by, even though it's gonna be pretty much OP, since it's gonna hold a little bit longer. I think it does hold it, since I think 25 seconds, or I'm not even sure, I think it's like 15-second half for the Legend of the Night to able to activate the black portal. So yeah, I bet that has to be the way, since it's going to be activated itself when the BAT is about to leak through or something like that. Basically, the Legend of the Night is definitely pretty much OP to easily suck those BADs in. Also, we should probably pull down the ice tower right next to the water, since we do have a better surface for that. So let's see if we could try to get a lot of fill up with ice towers here. So let me see if we could do that, since I know we have a lot ton of money instead here. And also, I forgot to mention that the Arctic Wind has the same radius range, since I know the Snowstorm has the same thing as an Arctic Wind before, since the Arctic Wind did receive a good radius buff inside of Battles 2. So let's try to go ahead and do that as well. Let me see if there's another one. Yup, there's another one as well. I mean, I could try to upgrade though, but not necessarily to able to get a lot ton of snowstorms all over the map here, but I guess I'll try to able to get a lot ton of them before we need to. Oh, by the way, I forgot to talk about this earlier, but if you guys have heard, there's going to be some clans that will be coming up in the next update, which is very excited that I am going to be streaming probably during the new update, if that will be quite fine by me, because apparently I always stream when the new update comes out, where there's a new feature, new hero, or something like that. But new clans, guys, I'm very excited to see what are new for the clans, because I know you guys have saw the Ninja Kiwis trailer of the brand new upcoming update, which is going to be some clans. I will 100% be streaming probably until the new update comes out. I know, the matter of fact, that I really want to see how good are the clans are. Like, they did a hard work, just able to make some good decent amount of clans. It was definitely pretty insane, since I know you guys are very excited about this, because back in Battles 1, that when they decided to add some clans here, basically you have a chest, basically about the chest, about the time that if you want to somehow get a ton of a better chest, like chest 1, chest 10, especially with chest 11, which was added since like over a fat year, since it never added into the game, which is pretty insane here. But literally about the chest, guys, basically you can easily get a ton of the medallions, and also get the profile skins. Like, remember back for Battles 1, they actually had that skins for chest 8, chest 9, chest 10. These are the ones that I actually have grind very much on my day, since I know I have been trying to go for chest 11 for one time or twice. Because compared with chest 11, I bet that chest 11 was like 400k that you had to grind to able to unlock it though, with the keys in it. So yeah, it's a lot of grinding, since I know I did a video before back in Battles 1, since it was a ton of work of grinding. I'm not even kidding that I'm saying this. Chest 11 grind, it's a lot of grind, since you played Battles 1 back before, since it was been very long minute. I have remembered the day since chest 11 was exist here. But anyway, let's go ahead and get that up to another Apache Darships, as I know we have a ton of the better Snowstorm upgrade for the good old Ice Tower. Also, don't forget, we need to get that Esperito up for the good old Ice. So let me go ahead and start getting that Esperito up all the way to get that straight. So there we go. Also, I should probably place on the village, like right next to the Ice Tower, because I forgot to mention that Ice is primary, so we can easily give a little bit of primary range on it. So let's go ahead and get that up as of right now. I'm gonna sell you, get the primary XTs on the good spot, and I'll place down the Heli like right next to it here. Hopefully that'll be quite fine by me. But yeah, this guy has some not even prepared to go for the better late game defense here. I'm not even sure if this guy is sending me with some eco. Like, I don't even think this guy has it sending me eco the entire round. But this guy has a ton of farms in our hand, but I'm not sure why this guy never expects to send me with some good progression eco here. But again, eco is definitely way too important. So if you want to send a ton of eco during the rounds here, then you should probably do is just eco for sure. So you can easily give a little bit of double amount of income here.
Later.
Alright, it's round 39, and we do have a ton of the heli pilots all over the map here. Now, I do want to see if this guy might be able to send me with some rushes, since I know we do have a ton of every defense here. Also, we have a lot of Apaches, also fit tiers for the Apache Prime. Also with the special operation, and don't forget the Comanche Commander. So I am praying that this guy needs to start sending me a rush here. Like, I really wish this guy will. I don't even know there's like plenty of space. Like, there's like no heli space in my part, but there's probably no space to place it down here, which is very weird to see. So let me see if we do have enough time that we do have everything before we have to start preparing for the counter. But we have 36k per eco. I want to stop like around at, I think I'll probably stop like around at 37k, since I know it's a long way to get to 40k per eco here. But we have 1.63 million in our hands here, so it's going to be round 40 as it's going to be right about now. Yup, it is round 40, ladies and gents. So let's see if we do go ahead, start building the Bloons up. And I wanted to see if this guy might defend. I mean, I want to see if this guy will somehow survive during the entire round here. And I don't think this guy never upgrades to the Legend of the Night. Like, he does not have the Legend of the Night upgrade on his Super Monkeys. He needs to get that Legend of the Night like right now or ASAP here, unless this guy needs to have a ton of the facilities up or go for the 5th tier B Central. But yeah, he has like low advantage eco in our hands here. Like, I don't know why this guy never sending me with some rushes, but let me spend come at me just to see if this guy will accept to send me a rush. Looks like he's not going to send me one, but I think he is sending me with some purples here. I bet that this guy's sending me one because I did see the decal. But it's round 45, so I'm not even sure if he will accept to go for the Legend of the Night on the Super Monkey. If not, he might bring out something else here, but here comes the DT on our side. But we're gonna be fine against that. But it looks like it's gonna be round 50 sooner here, since I know we don't have any much defense here inside of battles too, since I need to make sure that we have everything prepared to go for some storm out of defense here. Not even sure if he's going to send me a rush. So let's see if he does send me one. So I'm gonna spend come at me, even though I want to see if this guy might accept to send me one. If not, I might send one bat to him though, since I really want to see if this guy might send me like fortified bats, like all out rushes. Since I know I don't want to go all the way to get to round 100 with using Heli Village and Ice Strat. I mean, I could probably just go for round 100 still, but I don't really think I really don't want to go round 100 with using Heli Village and Ice Strat. It's just not worth it though, just able to get all the way to get to the highest round here. Also, the AIs is definitely going to be struggling very often, so let me try to use my Marine for the Heli Pilot. So let's use that right about now. He's going to use the anti-bloom ability. Fair play against him, fair play. But I guess I'll send my opponent round 50 counter rushes here. Also, the AIs is going wild against that. So, are we going to be fine against the AI? I don't even think we're not going to survive against that. So, I'll use it right about now on my Snowstorm ability. Oh my god, that's a lot of freaking AI, B at B, Zoom, G's all over it. Also, I can't drag the freaking Heli placements. What the heck? Oh, this is going to be pretty much harder, since we have to be really careful against that. But we do have the Icicle Impel just able to help out. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna use my Homeland Defense just to be sure we don't want to die like this. I'll use my Totem as well for the Auxilia. Okay, we are fine, but I gotta use my Homeland on round 50 as well, because I forgot to mention round 50 comes with the BAD in it. So I'm gonna have to rebind and sell my Auxilia, and I'll get that up all the way. And this guy is not even sending me a rush here. Alright then, so let me rebind and sell my Homeland just to be sure we can easily start defending. I'll send him a rush back to him though, just to make him see if this guy might somehow send me a counter. But it looks like he is definitely not sending me a rush here. I'll use my homeland. Looks like the BAT is gonna go too far, man. Or maybe not. I think we're gonna insta-pop it though. We're definitely gonna be insta-pop the layers. Yeah, we're definitely popping this. Holy freaking cow. This is actually pretty insane. I mean, not all the way to get to the highest round, like round 60 plus or more. But I'm not even sure if this will be the better way that we want to make him sure of it. Oh, he's sent me with TIE UMGs. Against the Heli pilot. I mean, we could probably still win the game for sure here. Since this guy sent me so much TIE UMGs in our hand. He sent me with BADs behind. Okay, he might 100% be dead. Unless he went for the Legend of Night. Ooh, someone with Fortifies behind. Alright then. I'll just tower boost. Use my totem. Yeah, he's dead to the Fortify. Unless he went for the Legend of Night. I don't think he has Legend of Night, guys. Oh, he does have Legend of Night. Oh, okay, I did see he has Legend of Night, but he actually bought the Legend of Night. Okay, we ended up sinking, by the way. That's just great. Okay, we're back. It took a long time just to wait. Also, here comes... Oh my god, there's a bunch of stack of DETs here. I bet he might 100% be dead to this. Oh, please don't tell me I'm gonna die to the DDs inside. Oh, okay.
2,000 years later.
Oh, finally he dies to a fortified bat. Oh my freaking god, that took a long time to able to wait, but we ended up winning the game with using Heli, Village, and Ice versus the Super Monkey strat. That was actually pretty insane game of Vault. I will be taking that for the content, since I know we've been trying to easy go all the way to get to the epic laking rounds. Since I thought the BAD will probably ended up popping like in the last corner in the second, but we still ended up winning the game here because apparently the Legend of Night actually wears out for like a half a second before the BAD actually leaked. But still, that was such an insane game of Vault. So again, Jesus freaking only though. Bam, I'm gonna call it for today's video. So I hope you guys do enjoyed it. If you guys have not subbed, please subscribe and also smash the like button if you enjoyed today's video. And I will see you guys in the next one. And peace everybody.